But let me thank my campaign co-chairs, because I owe them a special debt of gratitude. Bergen County Clerk Kathy Donovan, Congressman Jim Saxton, Congressman Rod Frelinghuysen, and Congressman Frank Lobiondo, and former State Senate President Raymond H. Bateman. I also want to thank my finance chair, Candy Strait. She added tremendous power to my campaign. To the county chairman, to the state legislators, to the local elected officials in every corner of New Jersey who stood up and gave voice to our message, my heartfelt thanks. My mom isn't here tonight. It's the first election night that she's missed, and my dad isn't here tonight. And I just want to tell you all, I know that if he were here, he'd probably be the proudest man in America, and I'd be the proudest son. I thank you all for your help. Let's go on to win in November. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, and that was Bob Franks giving his speech, his much anticipated speech. Just to wrap up, he emphasized his Washington experience, Kent, which was a theme that he hit on throughout the campaign, pointed to his fiscal conservatism, his role in helping to balance the federal budget to pay down the national debt. He also went after Jon Corzine a little bit, telling us that he spent a little bit too much on this campaign, and also that he has a lot of big plans for big government spending, which he is against. We expect to get one-on-one with the candidate in just a minute, but for now, I'm Zachary Fink. Kent, back to you.
All right, Zach, thank you. Congressman Bob Franks declares victory in the Republican Senate primary.
Performed even what I thought he could do. He ran a great race, and yeah, for the first hour or so, I was concerned, but I knew that those early tallies all came from his strongest areas, and we hadn't yet heard from my base. And my base has brought me through now 12 consecutive elections, and they brought me through tonight. And but yeah, initially, I had great concerns about where the night was going.
Now, Gormley has still not conceded, and I just want to get a reaction from you on that.
I've heard conflicting reports as to whether or not the senator has conceded. He has the right to do whatever he chooses. I am convinced and have been convinced by a number of objective third-party analysts not a part of our campaign that our margin is great enough to withstand any outstanding results that might be contributed over the course of the next hour or two. There simply aren't enough votes yet to be counted to swing this result away from me and my victory.
Well, what do you think about the possibility of a recount, which apparently people in his camp are saying they want?
Again, we're prepared fully. We have attorneys in 21 counties. We have, I think, the best recount team out there. We're prepared for that contingency if it should come into play, but I think the margin is beyond what a reasonable person would base for the call of a recall.
But you are open to that, assuming that he insisted?
It's anyone's legal right to petition to the court to have the machines impounded and to have a recount, and we are prepared should that contingency arise.
And we did hear that some machines in Morris County didn't work properly, that there wasn't a count from those machines at all. Have you heard anything about that, and were those corrected?
I have not heard anything specifically. I do know that my machine didn't work this morning in Berkeley Heights, and I hope that that machine ultimately was counted in its various tallies, but inevitably, sporadically, there will be some difficulties, but I'm going to leave that up to the lawyers.
And you've had no conversation with Gormley at this point?
No, my staff has been in conversation with Senator Gormley's campaign, and again, to him, his campaign organization, to Jim Treppinger and his campaign organization, and to Murray Sabrin, who ran a very spirited campaign. My hat is off to them. They drove the quality of competition higher and higher, but tonight I'm proud to be the Republican nominee for the United States Senate.
And who do we have here?
This is Kelly Amanda Franks, who's up too late, but she wouldn't go to sleep, so she wanted to say hi to NJN viewers.
Okay. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Kent, there you heard it from the man who is the Republican nominee for Senate. I'm Zachary Fink in Kenilworth. Back to you.
All right, Zach, thank you.